Hey, Miguel Dorati back here with a Cage Rage, Wage Rage, and we're going to look at the odds for this Saturday, and it's March 2nd. We've got Showtime Boxing at the Barclays Center, the premier boxing champions there. 12 rounds for the 154-pound WBA world title. We got the champion Brian Castano coming in, and he's facing off against veteran former champion Erislandy Lara. This is the belt Demetrius Andrade won in England off of Jack Colque, and then vacated, So Castano picked up the belt. He's had it for a couple of fights. Here he comes in. He's going to be a slight underdog to Lara. Castano paying back plus 135. Lara favored at minus 155. 12 rounds, the over-under, 9.5. The over is at minus 365, and the under is at plus 275. I do have a feeling this one's going to go the distance. Lara, very technical fighter. Sometimes hasn't been the crowd pleaser kind of thing, so really hasn't blown up or become a big name, and but I do think he's a talented fighter. Now he's on the B side of his career, a little older. We'll see what he has left. He claims he's coming into this camp very well trained and very well prepared. I think some of the Cubans are seeing that just being good at boxing isn't good enough. You got to be marketable. You got to do a lot of things. You got to be dedicated. You can't lose your focus. Him and some of his teammates like Rigondeaux and Uriarkis Gamboa, and even Luis Ortiz, who's also on this card, have all can be accused of sometimes losing their focus. So we'll see how it goes. Lara versus Castano. Castano may be a live dog in some of these some people's estimation. The heavyweight fight I was talking about, Luis Ortiz, he's trying to just keep him winning. They're bringing in Christian Hammer from Europe. Hammer. Plus 1,000 underdog here with Ortiz paying back at minus 1,500. The bottom line is Hammer's on a nice streak. Only loss in recent history comes to Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin, pretty top shelf level guy. Other than that, Hammer's something like 8 out of 9 wins here. So maybe we get a better version of him. Ortiz still being accused of being older than he thinks, than he's mentioned. And we're in a situation where he's favored here. The over-under, 10 rounds. The over-under is at 6.5, with the over minus 160, the under plus 120. So we'll see. I don't know if it's not better for boxing for Hammer to win and we just start sunsetting Ortiz. But Ortiz, you'd like to see him cash a couple of paydays in. This is probably not one of them. Last bout on the card, featherweight, 12 rounds. We got Bryan De Gracia, Eduardo Ramirez. This bout has been put together in the last week or so. The original fight falling through here. So Ramirez on this one, a minus 165 favorite. De Gracia paying back at plus 125. The over-under is 9.5 with the over and minus 350, and the under at plus 250. Check back later in the week where I'm joined by our man Anthony Scott Pyatt here at the Cage Rage to pick some winners on these two fights. So we'll see how his picks go. He's been amazing so far, so look out for the Wage Rage later in the week. I'm Miguel Dorati for the CRP Bet.